It's early June and maybe you're in need of some ideas for what to do in Pattaya.
But first, roll that VT.
From Martin and myself, a very warm welcome to this week's Inspire What's On show. And I challenge you to find something different to do in Pattaya this week. So let's start things off, as always, with Tommy D, Zaher and myself live on Fabulous 103 FM.
Broadcasting live in Pattaya, 24/7. Fabulous 103 FM.
You're tuned to Fabulous 103, and this morning, as we do every Friday morning, we welcome Dan from Inspire. Good morning.
Morning.
With the lovely...
Zaher.
Yeah. And a bear. We're going to be finding out what's happening.
Ignore the bear.
We're going to find out what... I can't believe this. Right, we're going to find out what's happening in and around the city this weekend before it happens so that you can come and join us. You're not going to read about it afterwards and go, oh, I wish I'd gone. And then in the second half, we'll find out what's happening throughout the week.
Yes.
So, without further ado, what have we got coming up, Dan?
Okay, well, let's just give word of warning. It's particularly light for events. Not down to us. We've searched the internet everywhere.
We've trolled
all of our contacts, and these are the best events that you will find in town over the weekend.
I've got to be honest, we have two great events this weekend that people can enjoy. There's other ones as well, so we have got two great events. So anyway,
choose one or the other. And
right, I'll tell you what. Love on the Beach.
Yeah.
Tell us about Love on the Beach.
Cash.
Boom,
Here
boom,
we go
cash.
again.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Boom Boom on the Beach on Koh Samet. This is not even the Soy 6 party. Go on. Tell us about...
On we move.
It's actually Smet in Love. This is the 6 years of Smet in Love now.
You've got to share my microphone because that thing...
Okay.
Go on.
It's on the 6th, Saturday the 6th of June.
It's this weekend.
This weekend.
Yes, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're watching it tomorrow.
Whenever you're watching, it's on the Saturday.
It's on Saturday.
But get your tickets now.
Yeah.
Yes. And what's it all about?
It's all about the concert thingy. Concert and party and...
Live music.
Live music and dancing.
And what time does it start? And it goes on till 4 o'clock in the morning. You told us last week.
Yes.
So we've got that to look forward to.
Yeah, and the ticket is 2,000 baht.
And that includes the music?
Yeah.
Everything else
music
is down to you?
And beaches.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you going to go?
This is a full-on party on Koh Samet. It's the 6th year it's participated.
6th year, is it?
And it's humongous, the amount of people. That island will be stomping.
I've taken the microphone away so you can't talk anymore.
Yeah,
just sit there and look smart.
Perfect.
You bring your friends into the studio, that's what you get, right?
Yeah, she does.
Pets.
I can see that she's brought her boyfriend in today. Let's start with the one that everyone was talking about in town. It's
Go on.
It needed that, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
And that's absolutely apt, that music, for the entrance, I think, that will happen when you turn up. It's the Movers and Shakers. It's at the Mantra on Beach Road. This one is probably going to be the crowning jewel of the Movers and Shakers from what we've seen in the last year.
Yes.
So far to date. Case will have something to beat on his hands.
Now, we did have, I do remember Movers and Shakers did have a party at the Amari before.
That was a Christmas one.
That was a fantastic event. That was absolutely amazing. And I think they're pulling all the stops out for this one too. Yeah,
for those that have been to Mantra, you'll know that it's a very special location.
To clarify, in case you've never been to Movers and Shakers and now you're wondering what the hell are they talking about, right, I'll tell you what it is. It's a networking event, but it's also an event where everybody likes to be seen. So if you've got a pretty
dress good and look good,
dress nice, you've got to dress to impress. Turn up. It's 500 baht, I think, to get in, isn't it?
That's right. It starts at 6 o'clock.
Right. Unlimited booze for a couple of hours.
Beer and wine,
yes,
in case they think it's spirits.
It is the place to be, and it's a great place to meet people, networking with people, not just from the city, but from all around the eastern side of Thailand, right the way up to Bangkok.
Yeah, you can either use it just to have a good party, or you can be quite serious and clever about this.
And they're having an after party as well.
It'll be a trendy disco that the Mantra turns into from 8:30. Drinks will then be available at 100 baht each.
That's
100
amazing.
baht is a bargain for
especially
beer and
the
wine.
Amari. No, you'd expect those places to spend like 250 baht on a beer. So it's 100 baht.
In excess. And the lighting system is up. I saw some of the pictures. Case has been posting them on Facebook. DJ Ferris is there. There's some Thai celebrities. It's just going to be a very good night. And that's Friday, so it's tonight if you're watching. If you're watching on Saturday and Sunday, well, I'm sorry you've missed this.
Actually, I'll tell you what. Be there or be square.
That's it.
I stole that line from somebody.
Okay, final one. Yeah, there is. We should just copy everyone's catchphrases, shouldn't we, all the time?
We'll go straight into the most exciting event for the weekend.
Okay, football fans, you know, I know you're upset the Premiership's finished. Don't worry, get down to Lamshabang Stadium. This Saturday starts from 11 o'clock. It's some of the finest amateur clubs in Pattaya and Bangkok. So Pattaya City are going to be there. It's half an hour drive to get there and it's free to go and watch, and it just looks like a chance to see who's got the best footballers, Pattaya or Bangkok. You decide. It's Saturday.
Fantastic. Can't wait.
There we go. I'll
tell
football.
you what, before we go away, I'm going to just tell you in public, if you bring your mates into this show again, right?
Why?
You won't get paid.
Why?
Do you want my poem? Can I tell you my poem before we go? We've got to go. Can I tell you my poem? Do you want to hear my poem?
I love to see your
Ready?
poem.
Zaher had a little lamb, she also had a bear. I've often seen a little lamb, but I've never seen her.
Welcome back.
Yeah, Dan, what are you doing here? Get back to the fabulous 103 studio where you're chatting to Tommy D
Almost
and
forgot.
Zaza. Go.
Broadcasting live in Pattaya, 24/7. Fabulous 103 FM.
And you're back with us at Fabulous 103 as we find out from Dan and Inspire and Zaza what's going to be happening in the coming week. That's from Monday onwards in and around the city.
Yes.
You did say it's a lean week. I know, to be honest, it is a lean week. I've looked at the list. This is the most riveting list we've ever had. But it is the hot season.
Yeah.
And because it is the hot season, there's not going to be much going on big in the city because everybody knows at 40 degrees nobody wants to go out and dance, do they?
No, of course. And to be fair, living in Pattaya, our expectation for having quality events each week is much higher than anywhere else in the world. So when I deliver these, this is probably part and parcel of a small town in the UK or America.
Yeah, we got. What are we?
Well, let's go through the list anyway.
Okay, let's go through the list. Dan, coming in at number 1, it's the
weekly foam party. It's the Hawaiian one at the Flick Cliff and Pool Club in Cozy Beach. Sunday, starts at 1 o'clock. The Galaxy Girls are going to be there.
Can you read that next line?
I can read the next line,
Go on.
yeah. It's the Rayong Pass.
No, the one that says more.
Where are we?
More foam, fun
More
and
foam, fun and frolics.
Sorry, just had to do it.
There we go.
That's on
we move. The show's more about my linguistic
bad.
skills. The next one, because we've got a special guest to star in this section. It's the Rayong Pattaya Ladies Circle Coffee Morning at the Santa Maria Village. That's in East Pattaya. Go onto Facebook, type in Rayong Pattaya Ladies Club, join it. You might be a lady new to this town, and it could be a little bit daunting.
Actually, that's a good point. That is, we've always said that is a good point. If you're new here, maybe you're a male, but you brought your Western wife, and there's not much for them to do until they get to know people. It's a good way of getting to know people.
Yeah, and you'll find out the kind of nicer things to do in town.
Right.
That's Wednesday, 10th of June.
Moving on.
Yes. Finally, from me, it's the Arts Week. Always nice to bring a bit of culture in. It's the ongoing discussion
Bit of
where
culture. We like it. Yeah, a bit of culture.
Yeah, that's
mate.
it.
Yeah.
You and culture.
I always say
Always.
there's none in Pattaya.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
You
There's an
should be.
Arts Week at the St Andrews International School. It's on Thursday, the 11th of June, from 1:30 in the afternoon till 4:15. Why not go and see if a new hobby beckons?
Now, coming up later on in your show, your special guest today is, can I say who it is?
It's our new employee, yeah.
Steve.
Steve? All right. He's definitely not, everyone, he's definitely not our new employee.
Steve from
Ash in
Murphy's
Bangkok,
Law.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one. He's a very entertaining man.
He's got Ash on his toes this week, for sure.
I hope he's standing on Ash's toes. That's
Yeah.
what I'm hoping. We'll see that. Anyway,
You'll enjoy it.
Get very, very quickly. Every week we give you a tip somewhere to eat. One on the dark side, one on the light side. Tommy's Delights this weekend. The Hard Rock Cafe on Beach Road. Now, we went down there the other day because we like the homemade burgers, don't
Yeah.
we? And they are homemade.
Yeah.
Good music, good venue, great place to go. And it's a
venue.
nice place to take your wife or girlfriend. It's one of those safe places that you can be on the beach, go there, you never get hassled.
Yeah.
So it's a really good place. On the dark side, down by Lake Maprichan, we've got a restaurant. It's called Linda's.
Oh, go on, I've heard of Linda's.
Right. Now,
Yeah.
let me tell you, the best French fries, if
What
you're
word did you say
American.
there?
The what?
The
Did you
best.
say breast?
The breast? Yeah,
I
you
didn't
said
say breast.
You said the
You've got
breast.
breast on your mind.
You said the breast.
So have I. Well, I said the best, the very best of homemade French fries. English chips, and they taste like English chips. Nice food down there. Nice location. It's right on Lake Maprichan. It's not expensive. But if you want to taste, once again, English chips like you would get in a British fish and chip shop, Linda's.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think they've got a little swimming pool there as well.
Yeah, they've got a swimming pool
Yeah,
down there.
take your kids.
If you get drunk, you can rent a room down there. It's a nice bar. It's open. It's an open bar. It's not expensive. It's just a nice place to go.
Yeah, I know where you are. Anyway, let's introduce our new star of the show.
Well, I suppose we've got to say, welcome to the Bear.
Inspire the Bear, as
Inspire
happy
the
as
Bear, that's
always.
his name, Inspire the Bear. I think he's got a thing for you.
Yeah, all show I've noticed is
Is it me or her?
Oh dear.
Nobody like.
You do know who the star is of this show, right? I just want to point that out, just so that we understand. It's Dan. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he's got the hots for you, mate.
Get up there.
I think he wants to
Get up there.
I think you're in for a cuddle. Oh, come on.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Come on, there's cables everywhere. Where's he going? There's cables. This is pathetic. God's sake.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
What's he...
Oh, God. All right, it's enough. All right, put her down.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't
Like
touch
Tommy
me.
as well.
Put your bloody hands off me. Don't come anywhere near me.
Where's he going again?
Anyway, I don't even know where we're looking.
That's our bear. Come here, Inspire. There we go. Oh, we love our
you
employees.
got your hand up it. I just want to know if you've got your hand
What,
up
like
it
sitting and
to
sleep?
operate it.
Yeah. Oh, this feels nice.
He'd love that, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Is that Ron inside there? Oh.
Anyway, stop. It's Inspire the Bear. It's real.
Okay. So, which camera are we talking
Sign off
to?
on one of these.
One of these cameras. All I can say is, thank you for being with us. We'll be back again next week. Now, you know what's coming up this weekend, and you know what's coming up next week, and we'll see you again next week. This is Fabulous 103.
Hey! See ya.
Enjoy your week.
Tommy, Zaza, I apologise for Inspire the Bear, and I scratch my head in terms of the direction this business is going in. You know, I've got Martin, my madcap sidekick. I've got Ash in Bangkok. Inspire the Bear clearly has an eye for the ladies, and there's one thing that can be said, and that's we don't take ourselves seriously.
Yeah, well, you certainly inspired me last week, Dan. I've been trying some serious cocktails this week, and I'll tell you what, they're quite tasty.
What was your favourite of the three you presented?
I don't know. I was quite partial to a bend them over. And the folk that didn't watch the show last week will have no idea what we're chatting about.
No, but go on YouTube.
Right.
Actually, it's worth it. And look and go Inspire Patty. You'll find the show. It had us in hysterics. If you want to be titillated and chuckle a little bit.
Yeah.
But on with the show, Martin.
Yep.
Tell me something new.
Tell you something, well, moving on, Dan, I get to see the first event this week. It's excellent. The first event this week is down at the Barracuda Hotel, which is just in Second Road. You know, nice, trendy, uber cool hotel. You know, you can't miss a big white kind of building, you know. Anyway, they're doing a sedate afternoon kind of menu down there. There's different areas inside the hotel to give you an idea. They've got the SEA restaurant, which is beside the swimming pool.
Nice.
They've got the D Square lobby area, which does kind of, different cool drinks and stuff. They've also got a little coffee and pastry area, which is kind of outside the hotel, you know. So they're running a special offer just now. It's between 1 o'clock and 5 p.m, you know, and it's they're doing a special set for 300 baht. So, you know, somewhere nice if you're looking for somewhere cool, somewhere trendy to spend in the afternoon.
To enjoy a couple of Earl Grey.
Yeah, I could maybe try a couple of bend them overs.
Your preference. Okay, now the next event's not for you, Martin. It's not for me. You know, unfortunately, I do try and work out my chest muscles. Do you want to be a Hooter girl? Now, Hooters we've spoken about.
Hooters.
I think.
Is that sexist? I don't know. Is that sexist, Dan?
I'm not sure.
There may be.
There's hundreds of restaurants all around the world, and it actually surprises me, knowing the foundations of Pattaya, that we've not had a Hooters here yet. Now, a Hooters restaurant is somewhere you can go with fun. The women are very attractive, shall we say.
Yeah.
They have a redeeming factor, which is their upper half of their body.
Right.
And they're going to open in Pattaya and Bangkok, and they're looking for some Hooters girls.
Oh, okay.
Now, you can go to Bangkok. It's Sukhumvit 15. It's going to be at the 4 Points Hotel on Saturday 13th of June between 12 o'clock and 7 o'clock. You must be aged between 19 and 29. So if you're 70 years old, they're not looking for you. I don't think the customers would be impressed.
Yeah, if your Hooters are dragging along the floor, do not apply.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at some Hooters, Dan.
Okay.
I want to see them.
You gotta get down to Hooters, have a drink, catch the game, get yourself some awesome wings. It's the place to do your thing. You gotta get down to Hooters. Here she comes, a girl next door, hanging with good friends and more. Come on, what you waiting for? You gotta get down to Hooters. So get on up and get on down to Hooters.
Hooters. And here was me thinking they were going to have some horn. Hooters.
Yeah, clearly it was wrong. But it whet my appetite. I'm starving now.
Yeah, I can't wait to taste those chicken wings.
Yeah. Let me talk about something else now, and it's a buffet. Let's just try and keep this show serious, something that we're falling victim to every week.
We have to? All right.
Friday night, this is my pick of the week, by the way. It's a barbecue dinner buffet at Holiday Inn on Beach Road. It's actually at their executive tower, which is just behind the Holiday Inn. Wide range of meats from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. It's 599 baht per person. Kids between 7 and 12 are 300 baht. And if you're under 6, you can eat for free. So maybe you want to trundle down on your own if you're a little kid and get your barbecue.
Trundle down. It sounds like you've had a few beers, trundle down, you know. Well, what if you don't feel like a buffet? A buffet.
Yeah.
Why not try some of the new Italian dishes that are down in Angel's Bistro and Grill, which is just behind the Avenue Shopping Centre. Now, last month, Dan, they had a great promotion on. We chatted about it before. There was a promotion of the century, 50% off all the bill down there. You know, now it was popular, and I think they just realised how crazy they were, because in the month of June, obviously it's discontinued. But what they're going to do now is they're going to do a 25% discount, which is still bloody good value, you know, excuse my French, but they do a great selection. Yeah, they do a great selection down there of pizza, they do lasagna, you know, they do European dishes too, but they specialise in Italian, you know, and I thought we could have a little look at some of the dishes just to see how scrumptious they are.
Volare, oh, cantare, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù, e volavo, volavo felice più in alto del sole ed ancora più su, mentre il mondo pian piano spariva lontano laggiù. Una musica dolce suonava soltanto per me. Volare, oh.
Punch and Judy.
That's the way to do it, Dan, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I would like to think that we're talking about the classic puppet show, but I never actually went to watch as a kid.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was more your era.
You're talking about the boozers down Soy 8/Soy 17, aren't you?
A proper boozer, by the way. Very popular with the expats. The two landlords down there, they're loved in town. If you want to go for a beer, these guys will get on the beer with you. Yeah. And one of the ones they recommend, actually, Rob, you might have seen him on an Ash in Bangkok, the one that was talking on not the phone, but a pint glass.
Yeah, all that in a bag of chips.
Yeah. They've got a guest owl down there. It's Abbot Owl. Now, I wanted to find out about this Abbot Owl because I'm hearing some good things. A pint's probably enough.
Bad things, depending on what way you look at it.
They lead on to bad things, apparently, and people get into trouble.
But bad.
Well, the brewery where it comes from is in Bury St Edmunds in the UK.
Okay.
And their brewing can be traced back to over 1,000 years.
Wow.
So really what this says, it's a must try for owl lovers. And don't forget, Friday 12th of June, they've got Lee Shamrock back as well to entertain.
Smashing. So they've been given hangovers for 1,000 years. Smashing. Yeah. Great. Okay, Dan, I want to talk about where we are today. Have a look behind us. Look at this this Irish style bar. Where do you think we are?
Well, I know where we are. So
because we can see a big sign behind us and it says Dicey Riley's.
There, we're at Dicey's, yeah.
Yeah, which is part of the Marriott Resort, which is just kind of off Second Road. It's the quintessential Irish bar in town, I would say. Probably the most famous one in town anyway, because of the location, you know. And the great thing about in here is they've got a lot of interesting features in the bar which you don't normally get. They've got shuffleboard there, which you can have a little go at that. Obviously they've got the standard pool and you play games and stuff like that. But what they do is they do daily specials. And really good value. The one I want to highlight today was the Sunday carvery they do. Massive Sunday carvery. Get a full choice of meats and cold salads and all the rest of it, you know. So they do that every Sunday, and they've also got entertainment on down with the Filipino band, which set up and they do like a mixture of kind of modern songs and stuff like that, you know. If I could just give you some details, the Sunday carvery is 399 baht, you know, per person, and as I said, it's got the trimmings, it's got the meat, it's got absolutely everything, you know. So that's 12 noon to 3:30, you know. And they also do other things which you probably know about. In the Monday they do the burger and I think it's a pint of Chang.
Pint of Chang, yeah. 199 baht.
199 baht. You know, now if you look in the Inspire website, you'll actually find all the different specials for every single day, because they do ones. It's too much to list here, you know. But Dicey Riley's, we really like it in here.
Yeah, and let's just signpost this, because sometimes people say we sell the sizzle, little catchphrase that you use, but then they can't actually act on it because we don't give the directions well enough.
You just look for the big aeroplane in Royal Garden, just walk 2 minutes past it, you're here.
Yeah,
You
good.
know.
Come and give it a try.
Yeah, and they've also, I should point out, they've got a nice little terrace outside. You'll see that first, right beside the Forno pizza area, which is, you know, a really nice, classy, wood-fired pizza.
Yeah, I'll give you a question.
Go.
How many pizza toppings do you think they've got here?
Oh, crikey. Is this another one of your jokes, you know?
No, there is nothing here. Go on.
There's nothing. How many pizza types?
Yeah, so on their menu,
Yeah. 20.
how many? 51.
Wow.
That takes
there
some
you go.
beating.
Yeah.
I bet that's more than Pizza Hut and Pizza Company.
I'll need to work my way through them, you know.
Yeah, in an evening, you put on a bit of weight.
Thanks very much for that, Dan.
Okay, we put on weight because we're always talking about food. The next one, you spoke about daily specials. Now, if you like Mexican food, there's a big market for that.
Yeehaw!
That's it, you know the one.
Yeah, cowboy.
There's daily specials at Lone Star Tex-Mex. It's on Soy Lenki, just off Soy Bacau. Very popular. The deal I pulled out this week is every Saturday. It's 239 baht. It's for their sizzling Mexican fajitas. You can choose 2 side dishes with that as well. 239 baht. Sounds like a bargain.
Yeah, I love the ribs down there, Dan. I'm actually going to go there this week and get the ribs, you know. And probably after I do that, I'm probably going to go for a massage.
Again.
And I'm going to go again, yeah.
Yeah.
It's always happy down at the massage place.
I bet.
And the one I'm going to go is Nirvana Massage down at Soy Post Office. Just very quickly, they do a free green tea, they do the traditional Thai massage, they get multi-layers, you know, and it's literally 1 minute from the beach road, you know. So we just thought we'd mention the massage, which, you know, is something to chill out during the afternoon.
And it's one of those things that if you're a tourist in Thailand,
it's exactly what you're looking
treat
for.
yourself.
Yeah.
And did you know TAT, Thailand, they're the TAT Tourist Association,
Yeah.
their top 2 focuses for Thailand tourism, first is health and beauty, massage is there, second is golf.
Yeah, well, I think the problem is that if you were to get a traditional Thai massage in somewhere like the UK, it would cost a lot of money. Over here, it is really, really sort of affordable and reasonable, you know.
Of course. Movies. Now, we started a movie feature last week, and it was Mad Max, because both of us, we love our action.
Yeah.
Popcorn, lots of explosions, that's all I need. Storyline, I'm not too fussed about. Now, I think that there's 2 films that are out again now that fit that criteria.
Yep.
One's Jurassic World,
Oh yeah,
which
fancy that.
really looks good, the trailers.
Yeah.
And the second one, the effects now on these movies are amazing. It's San Andreas, and from the trailer I've seen and that we're going to go to in a minute, you just see an obliteration of towns and cities. I don't understand the storyline, but I know the world looks like it's just falling apart.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say it's a disaster movie of an apocalyptic scale.
Yeah, so let's have a look.
I love you, Dad.
I cannot emphasize this enough. You need to get out, and I mean now. If you can't, God be with you.
Hey, hold on! We gotta get over it before it crests!
Okay, Dan, nice story now. You know, there are a lot of bad news in the press now. This is a great story, and it's all about the place we are just now, the Pattaya Marriott Resort and Spa. And what they done was they actually, the general manager, Kunsomsak, actually done a mission in his entire team to donate 50,000 baht to aid the Nepal disaster fund, you know. So I thought that was a really nice story just to pop in here. So well done, all the team at the Marriott Resort and Spa.
Yeah, nice gesture. Now, I know we have a sports section, but here's a standout boxing fight for all you boxing fans. It's at the Lion Pub. That's actually off, let's get this right, because apparently I've got it wrong before.
Yeah.
It's off Soy 17
Yeah.
on 3rd Road, or you can go via Soy 8 on Teppersit. It's a huge sports bar. If you're watching the channel now, look out for their advert because we only made that last week. The boxing fight they've got is Sunday morning, Sunday the 7th of June. It's Miguel Cotto versus Daniel Gill of Australia. It's Cotto's the reigning middleweight champion. If he wins this fight, which most pundits think that he will, he goes on to face the Mexican with the ginger hair, Canelo Alvarez. That'll be a cracking fight in the autumn. So that's at Lion Pub.
Yeah, and remember, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, live acts, live bands in there, all different bands, you know, if you want a bit of entertainment too. Cracking little place to go, you know. Moving on, let's talk quality shots, Dan.
Like the ones we got on.
Well, these are quality, aren't they?
Designer, look at the logos.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I think these probably cost a lot more than what the next deal I'm going to tell you.
Tell me.
Jack and Dave. Okay, the custom tailors extraordinaire in town. They're the oldest tailors in Pattaya. They must be celebrating 50 years in the business. Well done, guys. You know, we had a chat to the original sort of father that's down there.
Nice
Some of
tour,
the
that, wasn't it?
stories he had was great. You know, showed us the old pictures of when he was down here. Used to and they get a special off to celebrate the 50 years, Dan. And what it is they're going to do quality custom shots, 990 baht. You know, and just to give you an idea where they actually are, it's down in the Chateaudale complex. Okay, up in an elevator, upstairs from Indian by Nature, you know, 990 baht, great value.
Bargain. Talking of bargains and value, it's quite quiet in town at the moment. Now, believe it or not, Pattaya tourist figures are 12% up.
Yeah.
You know, that's with what's happened in terms of the Russian market absolutely just falling away with the ruble crash, although the ruble's actually on the ascendancy again, so let's see what happens here. Chinese and Koreans, though, keep themselves to themselves. So if you're a business watching, you might be finding it a little bit tough and feeling the pinch. Really, this is just our message to you that maybe it's time to get some increased exposure. And there's hundreds of media companies out there, and unfortunately some poor ones that actually muddy the waters. So I'm sending the message from Pattaya Channel and Inspire. I don't think anyone gets you the reach, the quality of reach, and the connection power we can. Email me, Dan at Choice Group Asia. It'll be a pleasure to come down and see if we can help your business.
Smashing. We're rubbish at everything else, but we're great at that.
We're certainly not funny or good at presenting or good looking.
All right, moving on. I just want to, just before we go to the break, Dan, just a quick chat about the U Pattaya Hotel and Restaurant. It's just between Jomtien and Bang Sarai. We just recently visited this place, you know. It's right onto the beachfront access. They've got a Papillion restaurant down there, which seems to be the talk of the town at the moment. So I just thought I'd have a little mention about it. It's it's a nice place to dine out, right at the sea, French bistro. Cuisine, and it's all daily produce, so that's something we're going to show a little video maybe in the future with that one.
Yeah, and really our message here is because it is the talk of the town. Be one of the first to discover it and then tell everyone else about how good it is. I always like that. Next one, I'm going to have to read a list here. Coastal Real Estate, we've teamed up with them. There's some really good bargains in terms of property at the moment, just because of how the market is, I guess.
Fire sale.
Fire sale alert.
Which doesn't mean the property's on fire.
No, you're giving off the wrong message there. Flood alert, fire, everything's going to blow up. Now it's the right time to buy. This is why Martin doesn't do the sales and does the video work.
Yeah, on a different note, Dan, it's just been sort of highlighted in the news that Utapao Airport is going to expand very, very shortly, and it's going to bring a lot more people in. They're going to get a high-speed rail link. Property's a good deal just now.
Yeah, that's always the case. Wherever we are at the moment, Pattaya has always bounced back. If it's recovered from the Russians falling away and yet tourism's 12% up, I think it's a safe bet. Well, I've just bought a place, so if there's I'm speaking, I've been my words up too much. What are we talking about? Anyway, our feature now is to pick out a different property. We've gone high end this time,
right, okay.
So not one for me. I'm just going to read it. The house is in East Pattaya in Siam. The house is a spacious 550 square metre property comprised of 4 bedrooms, all en suite, a maid area. We can all hope, can't we, one day that we can get there. My wife's not the maid, it's me that does the cleaning. Fully furnished throughout. The kitchen's recently been completely renovated, includes a dishwasher, oven. The pictures I saw were really nice. It's 21 million or 80,000 baht monthly revenue. I'll put the details on screen. The number to ring for Coastal, because they've got lots of properties actually. They're always getting the best price.
There too.
Give them a try. 081 269 0742. Pick up a bargain.
Smashing. I've got 21 million in my pocket right now, Dan. Get
on the phone now.
Oh, get on the phone, don't worry about it, Get on with the sport, mate.
Yeah. Sport, and we've got a nice mixture of sport for all you sports fans. This is sponsored by iRovers and Fraser's. iRovers on Soy El Kay or Soy Bacau, and Fraser's on Chateau d'Au to Praia Jontiem. First one then, it's the Copa America football that starts Thursday 11th of June and runs till the 4th of July. That will keep you occupied every day if you want. The World Cup darts, lots of darts fans all over the world. That's in Germany. It starts 11th of June on Thursday and it runs till Sunday the 14th of June. Cricket fans, England continue their series with New Zealand on Friday 12th of June. They're at the Oval. And finally, for you racing fans out there, Sunday 14th of June, it's the MotoGP and it's the Grand Prix of Catalunya. That's your sport. Right, for all of you looking for the best offer in town, we've got our two able girls,
Nina.
and Nina. You're going to get in trouble in the office for doing that. Nina, I never did that. Girls, take it away. Tell us what your pick of the bunch is this week.
Yeah, Nina, take it away.
Welcome to Offer of the Week with and Nina. Yeah, Nina, today we have a great offer. Dinner buffet for the seafood lover at the Big Fish Siam at Siam Design Hotel. Yes. They have every day from 6:30 p.m. until 10:30 p.m.
Wow, that's good. And the price is 550 baht and 899 baht net per person and free flow of the red and white wine. They're located at the 6th floor
wow,
of
that's
the hotel.
Good.
Yes.
Wow, I really love oyster. I want to eat oyster right now. Okay, have a good weekend and enjoy your buffet seafood if you go there.
Yes. And now back to you, Dan and Martin.
Bye bye.
Girls, nice promotion that. I just want to add, we're in a pub and Martin's had a couple of beers, so just trying to get you off the hook for some of your innuendo.
Something, Dan? I've been speaking to a lot of people in the street who love the show. Thanks for coming up and saying that, but they want to see more of the girls. What are we going to do?
Have a sex change at the operations? What? We'd be ugly, wouldn't we?
We need to get the girls on TV more. I'll tell you right now. That's people are asking for it. You know.
The circles you mix in. I think that we've got a nice balance. And anyway, you've got to inspire the bear now. Let's talk about our #1 celebrity anyway. It's actually in Bangkok. I think he's on a hiding to nothing. You've been down to film with the star who could take him on. Are we on for a collision here?
Never going home. Oh, what's that smell?
I'm trying to do.
G'day! Hey Ash, are you ever going home? Because I'm never going home. Never going home.
Oh, cripes! It's Steve Murphy's Law. You hound. Woof, woof.
Oi Ash, what's happening in Bangkok?
Oh, I think I've met me match here. Hey, what'd you think of that, Stevie boy?
Jesus, Ash, I can smell that up here, man, and you're 5 k's away.
This is what's going on in Bangkok. You love a bit of boy band up, you skyrocket. Blue from the UK are here live one night, Saturday the 13th of June. Whack it in your diary, the Thunderdome Muntong Thani. Now look out, Liverpool FC are headed to Bangkok. If they're anything like the Leicester lads, bring your sausage, there's gonna be an orgy. They're here for a friendly match at Ranja Mangala Stadium Tuesday the 14th of July. Now, lucky last and on a sweeter note, Amazing Thailand Grand Fair, 11th to the 14th of June. It's the Expo Murph with handbags, fashion apparel, shoes and a few handy gadgets. Good one for the missus to drain your credit card. It's at Queen Sirikit Convention Centre. Inspire Bangkok. I know you're a fan, Steve. Everyone else, check it out.
You're fired. What are you doing still here?
Oh, you're a crack on the whip, Murphy. You're a crack on the whip.
That's a Tiger Light, you mullet. Come on, San Miguel Light. Thanks, Ash. You hound. Dance with me. Never going home.
Oh! Hey, you're stealing on me catchphrases. I say dance with me. Hey, what about this?
You're fired. Ash, stick to your day job. Find another son in Bangkok. You hound.
No worries. Inspire Bangkok, the place to go for events. Never going home. Never going home. Inspire Bangkok, good call.
Never going home.
He's got some catchphrases, and I didn't see what Martin filmed. I just hope you didn't include all of these ones, because they'll get us in trouble with Sophon.
Well, we'll maybe see about that.
Maybe we'll be going home with our tail between our legs because of this show.
Anyway, Dan,
it's
the show's over.
It's the end of the show.
The end of the show.
We're
You've
sitting in the
never
pub.
even given me some strange things to read on the script.
No,
this week.
I considered it, but I thought that you'd have your wits about you this time.
Yeah.
I just want to thank Santi and the team at Dicey Riley's on Second Road. Cracking pub, this one. I'm sure we'll stay and have a couple of beers afterwards.
Yeah, definitely. And I really like the burgers and chips they do in here are excellent. Dan. The club sandwich is excellent. The pizzas outside are excellent, you know, and you can grab a pint of Guinness too. A wee sneaky one.
Here, we'll have one before we go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the show. I do challenge you to find something that we spoke about and do something different in Pattaya. We're spoilt for choice, but some of us are a little bit lazy to do something different. My thing this week is I'm going to the Holiday Inn on the Friday and I'm going to try their evening barbecue. That looks good.
Right, well, I think my thing this week is actually linked to the little piece of video we're going to play out with this week, and that is I think I might take up golf. This week I popped down to the Phoenix Golf Club, which is just down towards Banampur, and they're spending a hell of a lot of money down there to redesign the course, Dan, and make it really, really world class, you know. So I think this week I'm going to try some golf, and let's leave the show with some footage I took during this week, and we'll see everybody else next week.